Hello and welcome to TPP Theme Park Plunge. This is Kristen Steps, and I'm really excited. I'm hyped up for Universal Epic Universe. And what started this whole thing with me getting excited for Epic Universe, actually Universal in general, was the fact that I love all things theme parks. I love Disney, I love Universal, I love roller coaster parks a lot. I love roller coasters. Roller coasters was my first love with the theme parks, and so I have yet to go on Velocicoaster. I haven't been to Universal since it opened up. And so I see all this hype about how Velocicoaster is one of the top roller coasters in the world. Some people have it as their number one, others in their top three, but pretty unanimously it's like in the top three. So I'm looking up stuff. I want to go to Universal this summer, and then the Universal Epic Universe stuff comes out, which we knew was going to happen, but it was good to actually see everything and know exactly officially what's coming to land, although we have seen videos from different sources showing us stuff. Universal officially acknowledging everything was great. And so I started thinking, I go, well, if I'm going to go this summer, and say I buy one of those special deals they have right now where they have the buy 2 days, get 2 days free, you get the park hopper, things like that. It's like $330. You go, well, okay, that's not bad at all. 4 days for that? But then you're like, well, if I want to go again next year, what's it going to cost me, right? And how much is an annual pass? And you go to the annual pass page, and it says that they give you 3 months free. So your annual pass is actually good for 15 months, right? So then you think, if I buy this pass and Epic Universe opens, will it be good so that I could go? And we're going to get into that today of what's kind of the news on that right now. Now, I officially did reach out to Universal Parks, and I went ahead and got a response from them. So I'm going to share that here on the screen, and we're going to talk about it. And so basically this is what they said to me. Hello, Kristen. Thank you for contacting Universal Orlando Resorts. I do apologize. I cannot provide and do not have information with regards to Epic Universe. Once the ticket info is released, then we will go ahead and get a better idea of how our current annual passes will or will not provide access to the new park. At this time, our current annual park, even if valid into 2025, only provide admissions to Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay via the 3-park pass. So you have to buy the 3-park pass to get Volcano Bay. The 2-park one is good for the dry parks. And yeah, they were talking about the Florida residents stuff. I just, I mentioned I'm from Indiana, so that was thrown in there. But so basically what I gather here is your pass that you buy right now is just basically not good for Epic Universe, period. It won't be. So the question then becomes, how much will it cost to add this to an annual pass when they do this? And when will they allow this to be added to an annual pass? And I think this, okay? I'm bringing this up on screen. This is the 2-park. This is the Islands of Adventure and Universal passes, the current passes. And some of these have blackout dates. Obviously, the Premier Pass has no blackout dates. It gives you the Express after 4 p.m. I think the Preferred Pass is similar but no Express and no valet parking. So the Premier Pass you basically pay for your valet parking and for your Express after 4 p.m., which is actually a really good value, especially if you go a lot. And this is the out of Florida pass. So if you don't live in Florida, these are what these passes cost. And again, I don't know if they're still offering. They were offering like a 15 months. I don't know if that's on the page anymore. I don't know if it's 12. No, it is 15 months. So get 3 months free with any pass right here. So you get 15 months, so you'll be good. Like if you bought it now, you're good, not just till February of 2025, but 3 months beyond that, so March, April, May. You're good till May 2025. So that's a pretty good deal, especially for these price points. Even if you just go to the park twice, so like you spend $330 for 2 days and get your 2 days free, and then next year you go again, like you'd be saving money buying this Power Pass for sure. And you'd be breaking even if you got the Preferred Pass. So those are there's definitely some good values there. And if you're going a lot and you want to get the Express anyway, and maybe you want to take advantage of the Premier, I don't know, but Either way, so we're looking at the overall cost of these plans. So how much is it going to be when and if they allow Epic Universe to be added, right? So for the Power Pass, you know, say we're at $500, because the price will go up anyway per you know, every year. So say the Power Pass is $500 next year, and that's $250 per park. So $750 maybe for a Power Pass if they allow Epic Universe, right? We're looking at adding $315 to the preferred pass, so we'd be at like $945 if it's good for the 3 dry parks. And we're at like $1205 for the Premier Pass, right? Now, these prices will change if you're Florida residents. Obviously, the Florida resident passes are about $100 cheaper, or some cases a little bit more than $100. But there is as much savings like there is at the Disney parks at all. You know, it's a lot more affordable to get into Universal, and I think that's why Universal is becoming more and more popular, and I think they know this. So I think their prices per day are going to be on par with Disney, but their continued long-term visits are going to be lower than Disney, I believe. And I'm just, you know, I think this has given them a huge advantage. Although when the shift happens, they may say screw it and change their mind. But like a Disney season pass is like out of my ballpark. Like, no thanks. But if you're wondering about the Power Pass, see, I looked at the Power Pass. I didn't want a seasonal pass. There was too many blackout dates. But the Power Pass, I think the blackout dates were basically, oh, here they are, right? No, there's the down payment, monthly, if you want to do monthly. Regardless, it was basically like spring break and a couple weeks around Christmas. So a couple weeks around spring break, a couple weeks around Christmas, and into like January 5th. So a lot of times that the park is going to be super busy that you're probably not going to want to go anyway, unless you're going with your kids or something. That's the only time you could go. It is good during the summer months, which is great. And so I think that, to me, is the sweet spot for what I was looking at. But, you know, if you don't want any blackout dates, you want to go on Christmas, you want to go that, and you got to look at these other higher tier options. But, again, I think we're going to add about 35% to each of these costs if Epic Universe is allowed. And I think it'll be allowed? Maybe not at first. Maybe they leave this park open 6 to 12 months. Maybe even as long as 2 years before they allow it. I don't know. But you also want to keep the park busy because it makes it more desirable to go. If you go and no one's there and everybody keeps going and there's no one there, it's going to hurt the attendance numbers. It's not going to look as pretty. Things like that. So maybe it's only a couple months they don't allow annual passes. Or maybe they just allow annual passes right off the go. I don't know. That's up for them to do the math on. But eventually it's inevitable it's going to be part of an annual pass just because you want those numbers up. You want this to look up there with Disney. And I think Epic Universe has the potential to dethrone Magic Kingdom as the #1 visited theme park in Florida. For sure, for sure. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen with annual passes? Are you excited? Do you have an annual pass? Are you getting an annual pass? Are you excited for Epic Universe? All those good things. I have more content coming on the way, more from many different theme parks. As soon as like the spring, summer hits, I'm going to start going again. It's kind of the winter lull right now. But you get vlogs. We're going to have opinions, news, all things theme park related on Theme Park Plunge. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.